Well, to cut a long story short, I could not find a way of making that button work. I really couldn't. And I decided to just leave before I died of heat stroke and or carbon monoxide poisoning. So, I'm in the Divine Pint.
How can I help you?
Where the pints are not exactly divine, but they're not bad either. There's still this business of this woman accusing me of being the father of her child. Hello, horse. So that's a problem that needs dealing with. Yeah, it's a shame the old Silvergate down there turned out to be a totally, well, a total waste of time, really. I need to speak with Elaine in private. Yeah, I kind of tried doing that before, but the old door was locked. Not that that's usually stopped me before, but in broad daylight, you know. See, they don't have a back door, do they? Is it going to really do me any favors if I get caught sneaking into the house? I feel like maybe not. So what, let's wait until nightfall. My usual spot. Marvellous. You up there, could you just... No, dude. No. No, this isn't a country in which burping is considered polite. Ugh. Right, let's see. We wait... Yeah. Okay. I seem to have been interrupted. Oh, it's you, Amaze.
I have another message from the Grey Fox. You must be very important.
I like to think so. What's the message?
The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Ganradell's house in Shadenoll.
Finally! Send me to a town that I'm not actually wanted in. At least I don't think I'm wanted in Shadenoll. Did I ever rob Shadenoll's vault? I don't think I did. I don't think I ever got around to it. Maybe I should. I do need to put this whole thing to the test when it comes to having my luck cured. This curse removed. So, I'll think about it. That said, I'll probably have my hands full with whatever it is the Grey Fox has got me to do, because the last job he sent me on, oh god. Oh, no more wizards. Please, no more wizards. Anyway,
May shadow hide you.
yeah, toodaloo, Amazon. Let's wait a little bit longer. Okay. Sounds like it's raining outside as well.
Good to see you.
Which means visibility will be limited. Which for me is a jolly good thing. Here we go.
Hello there.
How are you today?
They have no idea I'm here.
Thanks for asking.
Good.
Edreen.
Have you ever bought a horse from Bongon?
I bought a fine mare from him once. A fine,
Can't really see
fine
where I'm
animal.
going very well.
So I've heard.
Bye.
Hi there.
Something I can do for you?
I could be wrong,
She
but it
upstairs?
seems to me there's something shady going
Bugger
on
it.
at the Oak and Crozier.
Do you think? I've never noticed anything. We're all talking about the
It's a bit
Emperor's
shady going on the
murder.
Oak Crozier. Is it because I hang
We
around there?
have no emperor and no heir. That's never happened before.
Where is she?
Suppose we should all be worried.
Yes.
Tell
Did
you what,
hear the
I have a
duck-
thing for this, don't I? I have a tool for this very situation.
Amar has disappeared.
Ah, she's right there.
So I've heard.
I kind of
Have you
assumed
heard
they'd be in
any
bed
word
by
about the
now.
Other provinces?
sneak off into the alleyway. Fine. Maybe that was a bit of an assumption on my part. However, now they definitely should be in bed. Oh, come on. Right.
Hi.
Have you seen Cyrodiil recently? Spends all day in the town.
Yeah, they're
since
awkward
his
steps,
fortune.
aren't they?
That's terrible.
Of course.
Have you seen Glistel
All right, Madam Elaine. Time for you to explain yourself.
and Melintus Ancrus together? Isn't it awful?
I don't see a problem with those two. It's a bit odd, but that's their business.
See you.
You too.
Oh. Hello.
What's your game then? What's going on?
I'm sorry, I was afraid. I daren't tell my father the truth. Please, can't you help?
It's a funny way of asking for help. How?
Well, perhaps you could find the man. The man who, well, who caused this.
Alright, it seems don't have a choice, do I really?
Execution?
What?
Yes, I suppose my father could find a way to have the guards execute
What?
you. He'd be able to persuade them of a serious enough crime.
It wouldn't be hard now, come to think
It
of
has
it.
been around 6 months since I last saw him, as my situation shows. He went to speak with a woman wearing a red robe, staying at the Twin Goblet Ale House. That's why we were there just now. My father was going to see if this woman in the red robe was still there. When I saw you coming out, I just spoke without thinking.
Yes, well... I just spoke without thinking. You knew exactly what you were doing.
I
You
saw that
too.
Irana woman hanging around the
Why?
Mages Guild again.
I've heard others say the same.
Do you
These
ever
people
spend
never go to
time in
bed.
the Oaken Crozier?
Okay. So how am I going to find this person? Yeah, well, that's Virani. So I have to go back down into the dungeon again. I have to go back down into the dungeon again, don't I? Right. Now I'm back in the pits of hell. You're still here, I see.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Were you here 6 months ago? No, I only arrived about a week ago. Why'd you ask? Yes. It's a long story. I see. How melodramatic. I used to read books with such stories when I was young. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being insensitive. Well, as I said, I only came here about a week ago. I think Sova may have been here for a time or 5 or 6 months ago. Who? She's a fellow guild member. Perhaps she employed this adventurer Elaine became acquainted with to try and explore beyond that silver gate. Explore beyond the silver gate. Yes. Okay. Believes that Sova was in Coral 6 months ago. It may have employed the real father of Elaine's unborn child to explore some alien ruins buried beneath Coral. Perhaps he's still down there all these months later.
You too.
Oh. Yes, I think I might have a clue who that is. Yeah. See, the poison gas has stopped. There it is. Note to Elaine. No, that's not opening. All right. Let's have a look. Do. Yes. My sister insisted that I should write to you again, that I won't be wanting to see you again. We had fun together, you and me, but I'm going to be a famous adventurer one day, and I can't be getting tied down with some girl I met in a shop in Coral. When I'm famous, the girls will come flocking, and I'll have to pick the pick of the most beautiful... Okay, right. Essentially, he was a massive bell end, and she's better off without him anyway. Okay, I don't feel quite so bad now. Now, out of curiosity, just out of the most... just the greatest curiosity, by any completely random cosmic chance... that's what I thought. Alright, Verani, I'm going to need you as a witness. Excuse me.
I hope I can help.
Yeah, I hope you can too. Look, I found this note on the dead adventurer. Let's see. Oh, this all reminds me of the book From Rags to Riches to a Pauper's Grave by Isabeau Richelieu. I loved her books when I was young. The heroine falls for a handsome young man who disappears after a swift romance. She goes searching for him, following a trail of his adventures as he gains a powerful position working for a royal family. But eventually, she finds a note, much like this one, written to her but never sent. She returns home heartbroken and never learns that he didn't send the note because he changed his mind and was heading back to her village to tell her. Needless to say, he's attacked by highwaymen on the road and left for dead in a ditch. And so ends the book. I think there might be a sequel, but I never found a copy. Would you confirm who the dead adventurer is, please? Yes, all right, as long as you're sure these ghosts aren't a threat. Yes, I'm coming. All right. Hold on then.
Be seeing you.
All right, I'm having a almost psychic premonition right now that if we don't take this incredibly carefully, you might fall into the lava. Don't ask me why I'm having this vision, but be very careful, Verani. Yeah, no, they just disappear when you get close to them. It's fine. Very carefully does it. No. Yep. Just stay on the rocks. Do not walk into the magma. Please. Please? Do you have any idea how much trouble I'm going to be in if you... Yeah, this ghost seems to be quite agitated for some reason. Look, mate, you need to disappear. Thank you. I'm going to be in so much trouble if you fall into a pool of magma without actually being able to tell anyone who this guy is. Do you realise that? Right. Off you pop, Mr. Ghost. The ghosts seem very interested in you for some reason, but not me. Maybe it's because you're a high elf or something. I don't know. Right. There you go. Here he is. Here's the fellow. Whoop. Get a look at his face. Or perhaps not. He seems to be slightly stuck. Well. What do you think?
A pleasure to speak with you.
Well, it's a good thing the gas trap has run out of gas, else we might have been killed ourselves. All right, I've now seen these two dead adventurers. I can tell Lucien Brucombe that you speak the truth when you return to him. I will meet you there. Marvelous. Sometimes I miss the old days. When breaking into people's houses and nicking their valuables was about as complicated as my day got. Not so much these days. I dread to think what the Grey Fox wants me for. Good morning to you too, Coral. I see it's still raining. Very good. Are we absolutely sure my luck curse was cured? Anyway. Right, has she arrived yet? Hope so.
It's you. Hi.
How do you do?
Why? What
Hi
did you get
there.
out of the wrong side of bed
Have
this
you
morning?
seen
What's
the
wrong with
film?
you?
Good day.
So here we are. You go ahead and speak with Lucien. I'll confirm what you say is true. Very good.
Odd
You
folk,
too.
the way they dote on those dogs. They're not hurting anyone, though, so it's no concern of mine.
Safe travels.
You too.
Good sir.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Good.
I think he's
I heard there's a
deliberately
new
ignoring me.
shipment of weapons at Fire and Steel.
Either that or I'm
Have
stealthier
you
than I
been
think I am.
recently?
I was in there just a few days ago. Rasheda's prices are very reasonable. Bye.
You too.
Look, excuse me.
Well, what do you want?
Look. We found out who the real father is. He's a dead bloke who's in the ruin underneath the city. There's a volcano underneath Coral, by the way. I don't know if you were aware of this. I feel like more people should be aware of this, but hey. There's a volcano under Coral and an ancient ruin, and your daughter's baby's father was an adventurer who was hired 6 months ago to go down there and explore it, and he died in a gas trap. And he had this note, and basically he was a dickhead, so it's fine. And Virani will confirm everything I've just told you.
I see. It would seem that I owe you an apology then. I'm sorry. I never imagined that Elaine would falsely accuse anybody. But now, if he's dead, Elaine will have to raise the child on her own. It will be difficult, but we have some money. I think we can afford it.
I found this note.
He'd written to Elaine. Perhaps you should let her have it as a memory of their time together.
Well, it's probably not a good idea, dude.
Oh? May I? Yes. I see. Thank you. I shall get rid of this. Elaine should never have a chance to see what this despicable man was really like.
Yeah. Right, I could give him gold, but he's messed me around so bloody much, him and his daughter, that, you know what? I don't feel like it. Good day, sir.
Bye.
And you.
What is it?
I've had enough of this bloody town. Right, Patsy. Come hither.
Yes.
Look at that view, Patsy. Look at that view. Imperial City really is home, isn't it? It's got to be said. I don't think I could live anywhere else, even if I do have to live in the tiny shack. I just, you see it in the distance, and it's like, yes, I'm back, finally. And then I realize, actually, we're not going to the Imperial City, are we? We're going to Cyrodiil to meet the Grey Fox again. It does occur to me that I probably should have talked to Elaine herself before I left. But I was so flipping cross with the whole situation that I didn't bother. Oops. But if I have it my way, I'm not going back there anytime soon ever again, so... Onwards to Cyrodiil, then! Well, that was an extremely uneventful ride, but it was quite a pretty one in spite of all the rain. I am soaked, though. Completely and utterly soaked. Hey, Patsy, this is where I bought you, wasn't it, originally? Welcome home. Go say hello to the family. I will be going in here. I need to go to Ganradell's house, I think, wherever the heck that is. I might ask a beggar. That seems to be standard operating procedure. Mind you, are there very many beggars in Cyrodiil?
Hurry up.
There's definitely a bee in his bonnet. You're not a beggar, are you? You don't look like a beggar. Ganradell's house. Ganradell's house. Ganradell's house. Where would Ganradell's house be? He tends to go in sort of like the area of town that's a bit out of the way, doesn't he? Of course, it's bloody raining, so there's nobody out. Quite sensibly, really. What kind of idiot would go on a day-long horse ride between cities in weather like this, eh? You know, I kind of forgot how massive Cyrodiil is. Well, this clearly is where one of the beggars lives. Just no beggar in sight. Ooh!
I'm only asking for enough to feed me, kid. Thank you.
Okay, right, well,
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
that way, it seems.
Of only up. Blessings of the shadow upon you.
Have you two taken up guard duty or something? What are you... Alright then, anyway. Ragdolls. Oh!
Fox is inside.
Right, okay, good. This house here? I'm assuming not that one. Hello, Daisy and Luna.
Please.
I didn't see you there. Oh, I know, I'm so funny. Alright then.
Come. We have much to discuss.
I want to say it so much. I want to say it so much. Look, I hate being summoned like this, man.
I have no patience for impertinence. Maybe I should reconsider what I was about to offer you.
What were you about to offer me? Like 500 gold, like usual? I make more than that just by robbing some random townhouse mate.
Come. We have much to discuss.
Yeah, alright, come on then, let's hear the plan.
Further use of Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need another special item to move forward with my plans. I need the boots of Spring-Heel Jack. He is a famous thief that died some 300 years ago. Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on. Find out where Spring-Heel Jack is buried and bring me back those boots. Can you do this for me? It pays well.
You said that the last few times, mate, and it didn't pay well at all. You are talking to a man who has a bank account with 55,000 gold in it, I think, at last count. The fact that I'm not even totally sure says a lot. But alright then.
Capital. The Earl of Imbil is the only descendant of his line that I've been able to locate. His name is Jacobin, and he lives somewhere in the Imperial City. There might be a clue in the Earl's house.
Imperial City, eh? That's home turf for me. Alright then. How hard could it possibly be?
Thief! You won't get away with this!
It was just a cup, dude, and I accidentally took it. Here, you can have it back. Look, I just... I was just feeling thirsty, okay? Lunatic. Right. Yeah, you can go back in now. We're done talking. So, back to the Imperial City. The Earl of Imbil. Where is Imbil, and why does it have an Earl?
So tiresome.
Yeah, mate. Tell me about it. Well, it'll be nice to be back in the Imperial City again, and it'll be nice to be back in the Imperial City and robbing someone again. I wonder if he lives in that rich district. I guess we'll find out. While I'm here, is there anything I need to sell? Particularly desperately? I do have this chameleon robe. Yeah, there are a few bits actually. I'll Okay, I'm gonna go visit some merchants. Well, I managed a fewer sell bits, still a few bits. In the end, not that many though, because it turns out there weren't actually that many shops. You know, a town that big, you'd think they'd have more, but I sold a few bits, like an amulet, and I actually sold the noble mace in the end to the blacksmith because I discovered that once my glass mace of the dynamo had been repaired, as silly looking as it is, it actually does more damage base than the noble mace. So I'm not going to get the noble mace enchanted in the end. I've just decided to sell it, and something appears to want me. It's a bandit. Yeah, maybe next time. All right. Do you know the problem with Patsy actually going faster? I mean, she can't turn corners quite so well. All right, I'm just going to leave you here, Patsy, with all the other horses, sort of dragging you all the way back around to the waterfront, because I don't know how long I'm actually going to be staying, to be honest. I might need to have a quick getaway if it goes really badly wrong, and I won't rule that out. First port of call, though, of course, will be beggars. Oh, yes. Just to check if they've got any useful information. Right. Beggars, beggars, beggars. Where is a beggar when you need one? Ah!
Please be generous, kind sir.
I'm looking for Jackman, the Earl of Imble.
I can help. The Earl of Nimble has a home in the Talos Plaza on the inner wall.
Yeah.
He's an odd one. Keeps to himself mostly. Only goes out after dark. A real night owl.
I can sympathise. What, you didn't want any money for that?
Thank you.
Have a coin anyway.
Bless me.
Am I getting discounts now because I'm a master thief or something? I love it. I'm a master thief. I am actually a master thief, and I have the paperwork to prove it. Look at that. Also a knight errant. Technically, I'm a knight errant. I love it. That's why I've got this, right? I've got my shield, and I've got a helmet, and I've got the paperwork to prove it. I am a knight. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. Anyway.
Seems like a bad idea.
Seems to me.
This seems to be the place.
Some bits are worth paying full.
So what's the deal with this? Are we breaking in, or are we just having a chat with the fella? Once I know where to look, I'm to get the boots and bring them back to the Grey Fox in Ganradale's house.
Price for.
All right. Well, he goes out at night, so
Have any interest in learning?
I should wait until the night when I know he's out, and then sneak in.
I've never used
Right?
their services, but I
That
hear
makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Probably. Maybe. I guess. In the meantime,
Citizen?
I think I'm going to. Oh my goodness me! I'm going to find a change of clothes eventually and somewhere to get warm.
Do you need something?
I'm also going to go to the bank and dump a few more grand in the account. I haven't earned any interest lately. I'm wondering when that's going to happen again. And I think I'm going to go back to my house and wait for the storm to blow over. Or... You see, my luck has returned. All right. Hello there.
Welcome.
Yes. I'm here to deposit everything and withdraw, as is my custom, a couple of grand spending money. You wouldn't happen to know what my account balance is now, would you? So, ooh, okay, it's significantly more than 55,000 gold. 73,987. And I've earned 12,928 gold in interest so far. Drohajat. Have interest rates gone? Have they changed much lately, mate? Because the last time I checked, I'd earned about 500 gold in interest. Not that I'm complaining. Just... I don't want a letter from the bank telling me they want their money back, is all. I hope this isn't an administrative cock-up, is all I'm saying.
Have a wonderful day.
It is turning into a wonderful day. Well, I've dried off by the fire a bit. As you can hear, though, it's still raining outside. Merlin is looking as fidgety as ever. Don't think I can bring you on this one, boy. I don't trust you not to catapult me into orbit again. Right. So. Off to Earl Jackman's house. Let's not go that way past the annoying pirate. Now, I did run into Giovanni as I was making my way back here. And Giovanni also seems to have come into a large quantity of gold. Again. So, before I leave the Imperial City, should the... it is a dark and stormy night. Should the situation allow it, I would like to go and visit him and sell any good loot I get from this job.
What is it, citizen? What is it, citizen?
Because he has about 64 grand. He's gone now, but he has about 64 grand. So I could sell half a castle's worth of loot to him. And I would be very rich indeed. In fact, I did sell 1 or 2 bits to him as it was, and I'm now all of a sudden...
What is it now?
I've got 4,900 gold again already. So there will probably be a trip to Giovanni before we leave the Imperial City again, and there will probably also be a trip to the bank. That's my hope. Now then, where do we want to go? Ah, this way. This way leads to Talos Plaza. It occurs to me that I earn more in interest on my bank account than I do from the Grey Fox's jobs. My bank pays me more than the Grey Fox does. I don't know why I felt the need to sneak through that gate, by the way. Just I couldn't even begin to tell you. But all right, so Jackman Imble's house. Let's go. Damn it! Come on. There we go. So I should have invisibility at the ready. Moon Shadow, and also that would be a really good time to equip the old bevel gauntlets, I think. Oh, there's nobody living around here right now. Basement. Just check around here and then check upstairs. About this desk. Come on. Silly little bastard. Come on. There we go. Nope. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Cheap wine? The Earl of Imble has cheap wine? What a disgrace. Ooh, there's somebody in here. Over there. Oh, there's somebody here too. Come on. There we go. History of war in... Yeah. Hilarion the Mystic. Just close this. Ooh. No, okay. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Please don't come in. Please. do not come in. I don't know who you are, but I do wish you'd go away. Maybe I should have come in during the day. I assumed they would be out. Which I assumed there would only be one person in here, but I was very mistaken. What in the name of all that's holy? Did he see me, or what is he doing? I am very confused. Very, very, very confused. He's come out as well, has he? Just take those. Oh, and those as well, if he doesn't mind terrifically. Nice gear he's got, though.
What do you want? I'll do anything you ask.
Yeah, I thought you were following me around. Where's Springheel Jack's tomb?
Take everything. Just spare me.
Just answer my question.
The family crypts are under the house. They give me the creeps. I have the key. Take it. Just don't hurt me.
I think you'll find I've already got the key.
I'm still alive.
Yes, you are. And if you want to stay that way, don't you breathe a word. Right then. Well, this is not how these robberies usually go, to be honest. But okay. This isn't a trap, is it? He's not leading me into a horrible trap. I'm getting the feeling I might be going into a horrible trap. He gave over a little bit too easily for a man armed with a really nice-looking sword. Well, if it is a trap, I will take my chances because, quite frankly, the trap has yet to be made that I can't wriggle my way out of. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I... Oh, Giovanni, I'm going to sell so many things to you, my friend. Alright, this better not be trapped. This is the one type of trap I sometimes can't wriggle out of. Okay, now we're good. Thing in here. Oh, hello. Valuable books, things of that nature. Any decent vintages? Not especially. Again, I am disappointed by this man's taste in wine. Right, what about this door then? The catacombs. Gosh, doesn't that just sound inviting? Yeah, it was a trap, all right. Full of vampires. That might explain that funny look in his eyes and the fact that he doesn't come out during the day. It's okay, I've dealt with vampires before. I've dealt with a lot of things before. Occasionally things worse than vampires, actually, as it turns out. Like wizards, for example. I should be careful, though. Vampires are a degree more observant than your average Burke that I tend to sneak around most of the time. Not quite as observant as wizards, perhaps, but still. I think now would be a good time for... I really did waste that moon shadow, didn't I? Whoa. Hello. Vampires and friends. Skeleton Major. Hi, so there. I'm Major Skeleton. Pleased to meet you. Is there also a Brigadier Zombie around here somewhere? Wood of the Traveller. Fishing waders. And elven arrows. An interesting combination. I could just squeeze past. That'd be grand. There we go. I'm going to get my weight in gold at the very least out of this place. More gloves. I can always use more gloves. Crap. 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 Crap! Shouldn't touch the magic spell. Get out! Okay. Let's, Of course I'm trespassing. Let's just wait a minute. And then we'll try again.